Hey everybody, I'm Alan Butler, Butler Contracting, where we're doing simple better. And today we're going to talk about 4 things you need to consider when you're going to hire a fencing company. Number 1, you should always check and ask your contractor or potential contractor that you're going to hire if they are insured. You can ask for their insurance policy. They should be able to give that to you. And I would strongly recommend that you call their insurance company and make sure they have a current active policy. Sometimes some contractors that aren't good players out there, they'll get an insurance policy, they'll pay for it for a month or two, get a nice piece of paper that says they're insured, then they'll show that to you, the homeowner, and then they'll cancel that or won't pay their bill, and then they go the rest of the year without having insurance, but they have a nice document that says they have insurance. I would recommend that you ask your contractor if they do have a current valid insurance policy, and make sure, in addition to that, that they're actually covered for the type of services that they're offering. There are different riders and policies that you can get. Some cover fencing contractors, some don't. There's a specific policy that branches under. So make sure that you're actually getting someone out there that's insured to do the type of work that they're with the service that they're offering you. Number 2, your contractor, call 811. 811 is required by state and federal law to call before you dig. It's just a hotline number. You can submit a request on a website, and they come out and mark all the public utilities that might be in the area. This includes things that are really important, like gas lines, your internet cables, some of the underground electrical, plumbing, sewage, those kinds of things that are public utilities that maybe be shared in a neighborhood or throughout the grid. So you're going to want to make sure that someone's actually checking for those things before they start digging. So the day that Jimmy's crew shows up, they don't punch a hole in a gas line and they could potentially explode your house. So those are just some of the things that you better make sure it's on the contract and you're actually going to do it. Because if they don't, I would really recommend you know about that. Number 3, biggest thing that I can strongly suggest when you're looking for a fencing contractor is to make sure that you've done your research online. 5 minutes, 10 minutes of Google research will really give you a good idea of who's a good quality contractor and who may or may not be. A lot of people throw out recommendations on social media. They could be friends, they could be family, could be somebody from a local neighborhood group that's getting recommended because they might have done a really great job at Jimmy's house for $500, but you need a different quality contractor for your job. So I'd really recommend that you look into those folks, do your research, check for things like bad ratings, check if they have any ratings at all, if they even have an online presence. Sometimes different contractors or companies will do multiple profiles or they'll delete profiles to get rid of bad reviews. So just do your due diligence, make sure you do your research, and you can always call your local Chamber of Commerce office as well. Number 4, if they don't have an office, it might be a good indication that they're not a legitimate business or a company, or they might just be working out of their truck. And everybody starts somewhere. Even I worked out of my truck in the early days. But one of the big distinguishing factors here, it takes a lot of energy and effort in a place of business to run a successful business and a fencing crew. You need employees, you need a place to store and stock equipment, getting materials. Odds are, if they're just working out of their truck or out of their home garage, it's very, very possible that they're just buying things at local big box stores that you could get for any DIY projects. So it's better to work with a legitimate fencing contractor that's a professional in their industry. It's working with suppliers to get the best quality products and services for you. So those are my 4 tips on how to hire the right fencing contractor for your needs. If you need a fence, give Butler Contracting a call or visit our website at butler.contractor/fencing. And we'll see you on your next project.